Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to be doing my CFL Week 20 prediction video. So this is not a good place to record, obviously, but my dad's upstairs. He's trying to go to bed. It's like about 9 now. You heard the beep, right? I was my thing saying it's 9. And he's just still awake, so usually between 8 and 9, or 8:30 and 9, or 8:30 to 10. Then I can have like some free time. No one's really downstairs. I can do videos, but right now he's up there and he's not asleep yet. And I do not do videos in front of family. Nah. Anyway, so let's review week 19, is it? Yeah, week 19. So my record currently is 46 and 27, 63%. So let's go through the games. So the first one of the week was the Ticats visiting the Red Blacks in Ottawa. And this game, of course, I was watching and I was like, oh my god. And this game, I did not miss because I was not working Friday. I was asked to, but I never did. Oh my goodness, now my cat's hear meowing. This is why I always close the door when... Anyway. So the Ticats and the Red Blacks. Hamilton did have a 22-8 or 22-6 lead, and I was like, yeah, Hamilton got this. But deep down, I was like, I know. Like, I already know Ottawa's going to come back. Like, I know. Like, I was looking at the score, like 22-6, and I was like, that 6 is going to be like a 30 soon. And then what happens? Ottawa wins 35-31. And there was a few stupid penalties, one that probably could have cost like a good gain or the ball back and something. And they just kind of messed up in that aspect. Because the ball was almost blocked, like the punt. But of course it wasn't unnecessary roughness or roughing the kicker, so I was like, I was so pissed. So Hamilton loses 35-31, but on the upside, I was right in CFL Pick'em. Yay. So yeah, I start 1-0. Cool, whatever. The next game of the week was Edmonton visiting BC, and I think I did choose Edmonton originally, but then I changed my pick to BC. I don't know if I did change it. I don't know, but my pick is BC, and I ended up being correct. Oh yeah, and I still have yet to watch the highlights to Edmonton, BC, Toronto, Montreal, and Calgary, Saskatchewan, because I was just working, or I just didn't think to, and now I have time. It's 9, so after I'm done this video, I can actually do that. The fudge is on my pants. Whatever. I think there's chocolate on my pants. Ugh. Anyway, you guys don't give a fuck about that. So, yeah, they won. BC won 42-32. And again, I never saw the highlights to any of these games, so I don't know how close it was, but I'm assuming it was a good game, 42-32. That's literally like 74 points, so that's a lot. It must have been a really close game. Kind of close, assuming I had the score, but... Yeah, so I was right on CFL Pick'em, 2-0. Then Montreal and Toronto, and I think I chose Toronto only like 50% because Montreal's decent and Toronto sucks, but Toronto did end up winning 26-22. Again, I did not see this game, so I have no clue how it went down. But I was right 3-0, so I was like, yay. And then the last game, I was really shocked to see that I was wrong about. Saskatchewan over Calgary. Calgary lost for the second straight loss. Not only that, second straight loss at home when they were like 7-0 or 8-0. So I was like shook. So they lost 2 in a row, two in a row at home, which is really shocking. And not good to start now when you're like losing like right before the playoffs, and especially at home. That's why you're gonna have to play good. So Saskatchewan only did win by 5 points, but a win's a win and a loss is a loss. So another loss for Calgary, second straight. We'll see who they play next and see if they... Obviously, they're going to have a chance to win. Anyone can win any game, but I'm going to see who it's against and then see if Calgary can actually win, because right now they seem to be struggling a little bit. So yeah, I chose Calgary, but I was wrong, so I finished 3-1 on the week. Now moving on to week 20. So week 19 was okay from the one game I saw. But I'm just going to say it was a great week because of assuming all the games were close and everything and good. And assuming that we're getting closer and closer to playoff time, all games are starting to matter more. The majority of them, at least, some are pointless, like Montreal or Toronto. That was kind of pointless, but whatever. So week 20, I have all my picks already picked. So week 20 starts off with Calgary playing in Winnipeg, and I see that I have my pick at Winnipeg. And not because Calgary sucks or anything, because of course Calgary's still amazing, but I think I have Winnipeg chosen because like they beat Saskatchewan 31-0 before. They seem to be really on track. They seem to be like really good at home too, so I just thought I'd choose them. The pick trend is actually more towards Winnipeg, which is actually kind of shocking like for me because like I always see Calgary like 80-20, but 56% towards Winnipeg, and then 44% towards Calgary, and then it's only at 50% confidence because I'm not fully sure. Like anybody can win anything, because they're like you're just predicting the games. You know what I mean? It's not that. It's not like yeah they're gonna win for sure. Like no, anybody can beat anyone. Like my friend always says, freaking Francis. So that game's gonna be on October 27th, 6th. Then the rematch, Ottawa at Hamilton at 4 p.m. on Saturday, October 27th. I am off that Saturday, so if Lexus asks me to hang out again, no bitch, I want to watch the game. Wait, no, Lexus works Saturday. Ha! Anyway. So that game's going to be at 4 p.m. in Hamilton, just down my street, which is lit. But, yeah. So I do have Hamilton chosen for this game because this game is at home. 80% towards Hamilton, 20% towards Ottawa. Except I'm getting a bit nervous now. My confidence level is only at 50% with 45 points predicted. Why am I nervous, you ask? Like, they're at home. They have all the good players. Wrong. No, they don't. Brandon Banks is injured. He's out for the rest of the season with a freaking broken clavicle. I was going to say collarbone. Broken clavicle, he's out for the season, and I saw that notification, and I still have it here. Hold on a second. Where is it? Did my dumbass delete it? No, it's right here. I don't know if you guys can see. I have like a lot of, oh my goodness, a lot of notifications, but yeah, breaking news. Hamilton, Brandon Banks, out for season with broken clavicle. I saw that, and I was like, the worst timing. Like, right when he's on a roll, like, he had a great game, right before week 20, and by the way, this year there's 21 weeks, not 20, which is kind of weird, but whatevs. That's so weird. I don't know if it started earlier, and that's why there's like another week, but whatevs. So I do have Hamilton chosen, so let's see if I'm right this time, because then that way I'll be right, like they'll have a win, and then I'll be right because on the thing, I'll be right, which is good. So Winnipeg and Hamilton so far chosen, both home teams. Now moving on to the third game, which is also on the 27th, which is another doubleheader. It's at 7 p.m. in Saskatchewan. BC has been awful on the road, and I kept taking that in. BC's on the road now. They're playing in Saskatchewan, plus Saskatchewan just got destroyed 31-0. I'm pretty sure that was their last game. I don't even remember. Wait, no, they just stupid. They did rebound from their 31-0 loss in Calgary, 29-25, whatever. They won by 5 points. That's all that matters. 29-24. Yeah, sure, whatever. So they can obviously win this one too against BC. Plus BC's awful on the road, like I said. In the standings, BC is 7-1 at home, 2-6 on the road, and they're 4-4 in their division. And Saskatchewan is in their division, but like 4-4, that's like like 50%. So you never know. 76% towards Saskatchewan. My confidence is at 60% with 50 points predicted. And yeah, so that's the third home team in a row selected. And for the last game of the week, it's going to be on Sunday, October 28th, one day before my birthday. By the way, my birthday's October 29th. So I don't think I'm doing anything that day. I did book that day off, so I'm assuming Kyle's going to come over, my sister's boyfriend, because that's his birthday too. So yeah. So Argo's playing in Montreal. Didn't Montreal just play in Toronto? So another pointless game. This game doesn't really matter. Like it'll be fine. So now the rematch. It's in Montreal. So my picks, 68% is toward Montreal, and 32% is toward Toronto. But I do have Toronto selected with 55% confidence and 50 points predicted. I may change that to Montreal at some point, but that's the only game I have chosen, not the home team, like not going the home team's way. I don't know. It's just I don't know about Montreal. Like Montreal was close, like 26-22, but it's like Montreal keeps it close, but they always find a way to lose after. It's just I don't know. It just sucks. Like for them, obviously. Let's check everyone's records. Just going into week 20, let me tell you everyone's records. So Calgary is first. They're 12-4, 2 straight losses. 24 points. Saskatchewan is right behind them. 11-6, 22 points. Winnipeg is third at 9-7, but they've been like really good. I don't even know how they got those 7 losses. Like when I think of them now, I'm like, damn, like they're like dominating now. Which I mean is a good time to start dominating. But now, and then the Ticats too were as well. But now Brandon Banks is gone, so now they're probably gonna suck. Not necessarily, but I feel like they'll not be as good. But I think they'll find a way. Like it's it's still one player. It's not one player, or it's just one player. Sorry. And I think my heater's turning on, so ignore that. Yes, it is. BC is 9-7 as well with 18 points as well, so they're really close too. So BC needs this win and Winnipeg needs to win too. And then Edmonton is last, but 16 points, so they're not that. I don't know if they'll make the playoffs at this point, but they're 8-9, and yeah. For the East, Ottawa's first place, 9-7, 18 points. Hamilton is second place, 8-8, 16 points. So they're still, if Hamilton wins, they'll be tied again. Toronto is third, 4-12 with 8 points, and then Montreal's 3-13 with 6 points. So, and then in week 21, there's another 4 games. I'm going to speak up a bit just because I don't know if you'll hear me that well because of that, but yeah, so that's basically all my picks. Winnipeg over Calgary, Ticats over Ottawa, Saskatchewan over BC, and Toronto over Montreal. And yeah, this week, next week, and then the playoffs start. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm really curious to see if Calgary will once again, for the 3rd straight year or 4th straight year, blow it again in the Grey Cup, like be perfect until the Grey Cup, and then they lose again. If they do that, I'll feel bad for them in a way, but then I'm kind of like, yes, I don't want Calgary to win. Apparently Hamilton versus Calgary is like a light matchup, or like some people think that might happen, and I do kind of see that, but I also see Ottawa and Calgary because Ottawa's doing like really good too now. So of course the one time, like of course like the one game they had to start being good a few games ago. Of course they lose those. I mean, of course I'm happy they lost, but then of course the one time they play Hamilton, they win. They're 2-0 against Hamilton now, and they already won the season series. The best Hamilton can do is make it 2-1 on Saturday. But whatever, I'm just gonna say may the best teams win. The Grey Cup, the playoff games, whatever. Now, if y'all excuse me, I have to start watching some highlight videos because I'm missing out on everything because of course I'm working, so I'm missing out on everything now. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now because you guys don't care about anything in my life. So this is just about CFL. That's all you're really here for, let's be honest. But I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know what my next video will be. I'll try to do some reaction videos. Mr. Namer has not uploaded anything yet. I'm all up to date on those. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye.